Hi, this is Ahmed and I'm here to introduce you to my new rig, JasmineRose. The model is created by my talented sweet friend Ahmed, and the animation was created by also my talented friend Ahmed Hasaneen. Of course, this is a quick tour. I just want to make sure that you will have a nice trip while animating this character. I will start with the facial, which is mostly self-explanatory controls. I think nothing is hidden. Yes, there is some hidden, but it's not too much. Okay, you have some controls like this. You can, you know, you can do many things like this. You also have master control. You will play with this and you will get as much as you can out of them. You have something like muscular, so yes, you can disable this option. So yes, the lip scale. You have the lip roll. Yes, saying this is one. Yes, it is pretty weird, but it's working. And you have this master control for moving, rotating, scaling whatever the shape of the mouse. I think we need to open this up, and you have some other type of rolling and the scaling, for the lifts, okay, and whatsoever. Yes, and yes, this is the closure. Also, you have a crazy tongue. Yes, you can move, rotate, and scale whatever you need. Okay. Also, the teeth are movable and scalable. No need to say more about this. And so the nose, the head is totally squash and stretch. That's a crazy pattern. Also for the eye, you have auto eyelid. You have control over this auto eyelid. You can turn it on or off. You can simply do blinks by this, and you can control the pupil and the iris size by this. You can even scale and move the eye itself like this. You can move to give a space for the eyebrows to get down, and you can counter scale the eyes, the iris and the pupil. So things keep tidy. You have such notes. Yes, something like this. I think this is quite a bit self-explanatory. I don't remember at the moment something special other than this. Yes, you have some space switch for the lock master control. You can bend or make it follow with the head. For the head itself, and before we talk about it, yes, down. Okay, and for the body, I want to declare something about this. You will be provided with a script to launch this speaker. you know, just middle, you just highlight the script to middle and drag and drop on your favorite shelf, and right click and customize. This is something pretty easy, and I believe that many of you are familiar with it. Okay, to make this active and to avoid this type of errors, you just need to press search. This will work perfectly if you are going to use the rig as it is, and we are not going to reference it for a reason or another. So, and if we are going to reference the character, we will get some namespace, and if you press search, it will not recognize the character. So to solve this, I will not try to mimic this situation, but to solve this, simply copy whatever the name here. Just name of row. We'll select the master, open attribute, and define this extra attribute, and paste it here. The name here, paste it here. Once you have done this and save the file, it will not need any further modification to make this active with you. So this is just in case you have encountered this trouble or problem. So for the picker, it is working. You can select all. Yes, let us show the controls. Yes, select all. It selects everything as the name implies. And the neat thing about this, if you for every label color the button here, if you right click, we have many options that make your life much easier. Okay, for the hands and do you have this options to enable this elbow controls. If we are going to create a pose like this and like this, and create Curvy, we still able to modify, still able to move and rotate. Sorry, and we are free to do whatever we wish, and we can even pick a singular controller, secondary controller, to make any adjustments needed for the limb. We just right click and mirror over the other side. We can even go crazier and do flipping. So yes, it takes a while, and we can even do pinning. Yes, it go crazy, and I think it works the best. And I feel sorry for this. This is horrible. Okay, let us reset the FKR, reset the elbow. We can reset the whole arm, but I want to show you the categorize the resetting. You can reset elbow. Yes, things go neat, and we can even reset the secondaries if we have done anything to them. Okay, set secondary controls. Yes, that's quite fine. Okay, if we are in IQ mode, or even let us keep being on the F key mode, sorry, and we have done something like this. Yes, something like this. You can simply just like this, and we can simply match IK to FK. Yes, it snaps IK to FK, and we wanted to do some binning. Yes, I think this is something to be taken in consideration, to snap it back where it is, but it will work fine for Yes, I think we should enable stretchability. Yes, I think it will be fine. Yes, yes, yes. No, 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 no. Yes, the hand should be following the wallet. Yes, it is. It's elbow pinning. If you have noticed that the hand has many spaces to follow, it can follow the head, the chest, the waist, and the wallet as it should be. Also, the same is right for the elbow controls and the knee controls. You know, you can achieve something like this. And also, you have noticed that we can control stretchability and the volume. You know, the volume revision value. Okay, if we reset everything, okay, and we can use the stretchability, crank it up to 1, and crank the volume preservation up to, yes, it's quite too much, and something like this. Yes, we get this rubber effect. I think the character is some kind of, you know, skinny. See the arm. Also, you have the option to, you know, create a fist. Yes, we have the option to scale up the the hand. Yes, something like that. This is quite handy for situation when you know, to hit in shots where the hand seems to be a bit small for the head or something. Okay, and just to point out that every joint in the finger is movable, scalable. It's free for, you can do whatever you like with it, and you have knuckle control, of course, with resetting, mirroring, flipping options to help you while you are animating cycles and similar animation. Okay, also for the FK you will have you know, world and local space, so the hand, the arm keep in place when you are animating something like work cycles. You know, it's something, I think it is quite useful. The same is true for the root of the neck and the head. The head also have orientation and position demonstration. You can see something like this, squashing and scratch, rotation, and you have also the FK controls. I think it's quite self-matricing is, you know, if we enable that orientation, you know, the head is maintaining the orientation, and if we do this for the head, for the position, sorry, the head is totally detached. Okay, I think it is important in certain situations, not every situation. Okay, yes, to this question is rich, and of course the shoulder has you know, a controller, movable controller for shooting or doing certain poses. For the spine, it is two things to point out regarding the spine. First, it has two centers. They do the same exact thing, except that is one is the child from the other. So this is because to avoid the gimbal look, the center of character is one of the controls that are moving much around. So I wanted to avoid the gimbal lock that happens much often in this controller specifically. So this is the root and this is the parent of the root. So I guess that you are going to do rotation on this and do just transition the big one. Okay, and the green one has the options for the attributes for stretchability and volume preservation. Okay, so yes, you can do whatever you like. And this is the icon middle controller. It is constrained between the chest and the hip, and you can control this from this attribute. Also, it has two systems for the FK. This one is going from this direction, and this one is going up downward. So this is pretty fun when you are trying to animate her while she is hanging, or you know. And the other thing that I think the leg are quite similar to the hand, except it has own controls of footholds, and of course has this toe control, and of course the attributes of footholds and banking, you know, banking, of course mirroring and stuff. And I think that is a quick overview for the character. One more thing to mention about the character is this lamp controller, lamp shape. This is a level of detail controller, but both 0 and 1 are doing the same thing. Sorry for this. Sliced will give you something like this. Don't panic, it's quite fine. You just need to enable the visibility of the secondary controls, so you will get the complete shape of the gear. This is because I just directly parented the proxy to the respective joint instead of using parent constraint. So to avoid making the character heavier while animating. Also, if you wanted to go even similar, you can go for this proxy mode. That's pretty it for the moment. Of course, I must have missed something there or there. So if you have any questions, any requests, any suggestions, or you just want to talk to me, just send me an email, and hopefully that will be, you know, a good experience animating with her. I'm looking forward to hear from you and your opinions, so I can bring you more characters in the future. Thank you very much, and goodbye.